lakad matatas!
Normally.
And Shadow Demon and Ogre Magi subs, but was a really good predict and would be more fun.
This is the Mars. It makes it really easy to just get the stick and have a nice time. Oh, this is a nice combo, maybe. Stun from the LSA, but now Lina getting chased down, and Tavo, one more right click. That's first blood for Tavo. So going from out CSing and almost getting aggressed on to turn it around with the sticky bombs of the techies. Now that's what you want to see.
In the meantime, though, we can see the top lane. Actually, bottom lane, who cares about the Panda? Does lose his life. Production catching it on the tail end. They're like, oh, we're going to look top. No, we're going to look bottom, in fact.
No.
And the Spirit does come out.
There's always kill
need KJ to
look at this.
be around.
Even more. Ability is going to get purged up, but Matthew keeps on running. The Shadow Demon will run you down, and KJ, no counterplay to that one. And Whisper picking up another kill here. This is a hard one. It's like, honestly, you have
later on, the hero doesn't farm as well and starts falling off.
Yeah, and yeah, I like the move. It's sending the techies in for the rune as well. It's usually the dream, you know, you see your mid laner made a great play, you know, you go and you refill the bottle, hope that you can kill the mid laner again, just ruin the enemy game. Speaking of ruining games, down bottom, 40R now going in for the Lina, and because again, he was out CSing Tavo here, still is, but a nice kill for 40R, gets the kill in the mid lane, goes down, frees up bot side. This is a beautiful performance and how to win the mid lane and take your team into a very nice laning stage afterwards.
Although they might be paying for it to get back, but KJ is on the way.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming and goes a bit like able to get one raise, maybe turn around for another. Whisper will get hit again, turn around for the long raise, and oh, just a little bit more damage. And KJ will pick it up, and even goes to belly. He hasn't stopped yet. A double kill for the Omni Knight is the one here. Get into the triangle. Because surely you have to know as KD Surge, like that's their only way back right now. You dominated the lanes. It's jungle farming. That's gonna get EG back in this one.
Yeah. And I mean, but again, they have to. It's gonna take a while for them to actually clear the Aegis stack. It's there, but they don't have a spin or anything. Although, that's good. We might be losing our friend here.
Yeah, Kennedy tried to get it out, but a nice look there from the Tiny, getting the avalanche. And do you call it space? All right, that's the biggest cope in the world if you're a support. They're like, hey guys, don't worry, they got two people to me in their own jungle. All right, I'm freeing up space for you guys. Is that real or is that just a kill?
No, that's a skill, but you can always.
Good job on the save again with that disruption.
Still fine, right? Like again, you're forcing them to commit resources. EG, everyone's just coming in the mid lane. Their supports aren't even level 6 yet, so it's causing the problems. It's just the map is starting to constrict a little bit more. You know, the Broodmother. Oh, here we go. The Whisper making a move.
You know that will kill someone. Jump on the techies. With an arena, with an avalanche, that'll kill him. But they're trying to get some retribution right now, KD stars. Look at Panda just disappear. That ogre. I thought it was really thick, but they just go right on that ogre, kill him outright. And now Tavo, even without the spiders, not done yet. A quick toss up, but he really wanted that Shadow Demon. Unfortunately, won't be able to find it. Creating some spiders to maybe pressure out this mid lane. Coastability, I mean, very, very early mid tower pressure. Do you think that EG can hold this one?
No, without arena, very difficult. Whisper may have used it a bit too soon, but now they're going for it here.
Yeah, they're trying. I mean, the Requiem used, blast off as well, and they do kill C-Smile. Already a rough game for him now. All we want to do is make sure that we can stay in these fights. So with all of that happening, yeah, I mean, EG, they've got to get this damage pretty early. Whisper, thankfully, again, with the God's Rebuke, is able to kill the spiders. Only Greaves coming out right now from the Broodmother to start just happened, and now we're on the race. Likely to a pipe, you think? Or should there be a more offensive mindset with maybe an Orchid or something?
No, he's going for the pipe. He's got queued up, and I think that's what you want to go for because they're going to go for him as well.
Oh, here's another Requiem. Feared up on the Lina, an instant kill, and one other right click. Just throw it over to the Ogre Magi. He'll die too. It's two gone here, and C-Smile.
Techie is just to use it. You know, it's like, look, I got it, and that was wasted. And he just took the mid tower. So they're playing really well for Gaza. Not just the way they're drafting, which is weird, but the way they've actually forced the enemy to move around.
Oh yeah, they're gonna force something else here. Blast off, does connect on the Lina. A save from Matthew, trying to get the Lina alive. But KNRD, can they get a little bit more damage? The bombs need to go off, but Pakaz able to battle back here. 40R, maybe he's finally gone a little bit too deep. Purge up on the Tusk here, can't roll out to anyone. And the toss back with the Omni Knight. They may lock in 3 here because KJ gonna get speared back into a tree, and that is so desperately needed for EG after they lost so much of their map beforehand.
Even with the war, I think they had vision of the area, but they still lost that fight. KJ was a bit far to sort of save his team when they needed him, and unfortunately, the jump was just a bit too early. Nice,
right? Like K-Stars, they've already played, I think, 3 or 4 series, so there's a lot of draft available for them. EG only 2, so not as much.
Yeah.
We know that they're 100% win rate on Rubik with 2 games and a lot of other tiers with 2 games, and we know that Mars probably gonna die here. Just a little bit more. 40R gets the kill. Matthew is gonna disrupt. We want to fight here. We're not done just yet. LSA is gonna hit after the disruption onto the toss, and they've even tossed in Kid RD. What a combo. The dispel actually committed for the techies. 40R will die for the Requiem. It hits on a few of them. Panda will try to run away from the spiders, but Tavo will get himself another kill. Even Matthew going down. You can take the toss, but we'll take 3 for it.
Very well done. Very well done. A bit of a mistake from Costa. He teleported to the outpost. Yeah, like happened no matter what. So it was Whisper's going to catch him. His team was a bit slow to back him up, and that point it's like, you know, guys, I'm caught. I need help. Very awkward situation for them to be there, but this could be a good comeback for KD Stars.
Yeah, I mean, Matthew is going to go down. Whisper trying to get the arena. Will get the spear onto the top, but that means KJ is free to roam. And a nice avalanche still will be followed up by Tavo. That spider hurts. Get themselves another kill. Wants to encroach onto the triangle as well. They just want to section off the rest of this map. No breathing room for EG, but Pekaz able to hold the high ground. That's essentially another tower with the Maelstrom. You don't want to run into that one.
KJ is so patient with his ultimate. I feel like if I was playing Omni, I would have used it like there is the Omni-Knight's ultimate to deal with that.
Yeah, fantastic honestly counter already to it. That's honestly, up until this point, probably the only thing worth throwing up the Guardian's Angels for right now, except for maybe a God's Rebuke, right, for the Mars on a few people. But Costabile is going to get disrupted here. Maybe an opportunity to get in, and Avatar, they may find this Broodmother. Guardian's Angel out protecting from the physical. It goes to Billy, let it rip! Here comes the Requiem. BKB pop from Whisper, has to run away from this one. Panda, this poor ogre, put his body on the line. Den again here, but they have kited out Arena. They cut out some BKBs because Billy able to get this spelled again from KJ, holding these for just the right moment. They'll take the tower, and even though it feels like just small pokes, Vivo Cage Stars, they're just walking right up the higher lane. This disruption onto the time. You're gonna send them back with a spear. 40R, maybe in danger. Another one, KD. Now this one, they do manage to get the kill on 40R. Now probably having to back out, but Costabile, he's just not done yet. Still having the Aegis. Do you think they can still do this without this Husk? Oh, they're trying.
Seems like they want to.
Yeah, BKB, because you're not that strong. The disruption finally hits. No BKB pop from Costabile. Maybe if he popped in time, he was able to get that kill on the Lena, but Whisper now trying to go in. We'll get the spear backwards, just trying to get Costabile in danger. They need a little bit more damage, and they finally get him. Coming back to life here, see Smile, setting up for another kill. Avalanche right on top. There's no more BKB from Costabile, and it looks like EG, they will surround. They will likely kill, but how many can Costabile take on his way out? A few more raises, because heading from the backline, and Tavo is actually able to collect on the Lena. They'll trade carry for carry, and how much more can this Broodmother do? Disrupted again. Someone needs to kill this Shadow Demon because it feels like KD Stars. They're just right under this tower. We will take a fight on our terms, on our vision. We'll cut your waves the entire time.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, you know, like KDS has been playing very disciplined the whole match, and except for that one time where they I thought they forced the fight they shouldn't have, but overall, like, they were not going to chase them, right? They're like, wait, we have a ward here. We don't need to go anywhere other than staying in our wards. Because is he going to be caught here?
Oh, because turning around with the LSA into the stun as well. Now they will have the blast off from Techies on to the Ogre Magi, but because turns around with the double kill from the Snowball in on the Tusk. No BKB available or a perfect LSA, I'm not sure, but either way, because turning that into a double kill where it felt like there should have been no hope.
Yeah, he's got a fresh BKB, but I don't know if he had it equipped at the time, or maybe just came to him with that. But either way, scary. You can see why Leah's so strong, right? Like, she just took out, she just man-fight the Tusk like it was no big deal. And Pakaz is mega farmed. He is the highest MMR player. He's gonna go for an A on this, on Manny. Then he's gonna be
there we go.
Impossible
Oh, yeah.
to get him there.
literally cannot die. And speaking of can't die, it goes to melee. Shadow Blade, that's the only thing he needs. Turns in with the BKB. Mars getting the arena. Will section out plenty of heroes from Gage Stars, but oh no, they don't even kill him. The snowball in, they're gonna find Bakaz here. BKB popped up, and here's the Requiem. That's one for damage, but Bakaz instantly with the BKB won't get bamboozled this time because the melee will still have the physical damage output. Look at all those right clicks, those fiery souls coming through. I mean, Matthew trying to get onto the high ground. The psychic bed
no way out
down
this.
backwards. Even the disruption, but the fear goes to it. Like half of his HP. This Shadow Fiend, shadow on shadow violence in this game number 1 of. They shadow bladed up. They're still smoked on 4. Now EG doing the same thing. They have this ward on the high ground. They want to play around their vision. Techie's about to show. Yeah, you gotta be careful here. Techies, this isn't free for you. Pumping up the blast off, letting him know I'll move if I have to. And it looks like the arena, and on the mid lane, only finds the spider, gonna spear back into Bakaz. And KJ, nowhere to be found here. The Laguna, Tomo, he may actually be able to get away here. They use the Guardian Angel. The physical damage won't help you here. Now 40 on the backline does go down, trying to find something for the EG side, and now LSA connects onto the Shadow Fiend. Maybe they can get him. Turn around with the BKB. Arena out again because Billy, he just doesn't care. Feared up, trying to get back now because this is one angry Arena. The tree throw for the backside. They've stunned up the Shadow Fiend, and goes to Billy. Turning this one back around because the damage is here, and you just can't take down the Lina. Omni Knight trying to TP away as well. It's a triple kill for the Tiny, and that is a fight that EG needs, and Roshan could be up in 2 minutes. They just need to hold on a little bit longer for the next Roche.
Oh, there's no buybacks, man. He wants it.
Oh no, they buy back. He just got the gold on Tiny.
He just got the gold, yeah. Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. So but they have a lot of these.
EG, they're trying to this one around. The DD is just beating into Roshan. The blast off. They already popped the BKB from 40R, but the disruption was already there. I mean, Tots, how are you going to get back into this fight if you already used that? They're going to get everybody out of the arena here. Whisper trying to hold the ground, even with the trees on the high there. And look at Kozabilly trying to turn around on this one, but the damage, it's just barely there. They will kill the Mars. Whisper will have to buy back into this one. See Smile, he's already bought. You kill him once, he's gone. 100 seconds. The Tiny is out of this one, but Bakaz is still standing strong. They bought back on King RD as well, so we're seeing it on both. Up the high ground here, and they're gonna take this time. I see you had a little in the action. Well, I'm ready to go. They hex up the Ogre Magi, and with the maybe with that save, they actually have it glimmer and the tree throw away. No one wants to go after Panda here, so honestly, dead to rights I think on the Ogre Magi, but a good save there from the supports.
Again, Keystar's very disciplined. You know, they're not willing to just throw their bodies in. They're playing this very carefully, keeping KJ safe. Oh, here we go. Speak up, playing
until someone throws their body in, and the base is going down here, but the Tiny already went in. They get an arena on the back line here, and they're even going to punch the Tiny into it, into the roots of the Silken Boa. So all of a sudden, your Tiny, this onto the back line, he'll fall, and honestly, no one on KD Stars isn't even bashful about anything that happened in that last fight. A jump through with the blast off for KRD. He's starting this one, and he wants to end it for EG. Punch it in the sky on the BKB because able to get the disruption in on 40R, but you have to get away now. A nice shot trying to keep him locked in place, and on the base, it's already out. So
about it last game where the casters, where Disruptor doesn't really feel great to play when you're behind. And I'm afraid that they're gonna get
transformations. So interesting. I believe Synchro Mastery, or not Synchro Mastery. I forget what it's called.
Mischief?
Tricks? It's Mischief, that's what it is.
I thought, yeah. You can tell the delay is a lot because I see something I'm like, well, okay, so he's like, oh crap, you just heard it like 2 seconds after.
And
KJ,
there you go, first
like
blood.
Yeah.
Easy. Hey, you know, it's the mid game. It is like the mana burn. That one is really strong.
Yes. It is, although it's a bit bugged. It's supposed to do 20 base plus 2 times intelligence. It only does the 2 times intelligence from what I can tell, but it give you like 1.75 mana regen. It's massive.
Oh, Matthew, a little bit more. Nice stick, but I think the Thunderstrike might get him. No. Oh no, it does. Okay, so it does get the kill there on KG. A little bit of revenge for what's happened earlier in the lane. Able to take it to the Whisper. It honestly feels like a really rough lane for you, right? You're taking all these train hits, and he's just getting all of his armor back up, able to twirl through your trees. It feels like a really rough lane for the Nature's Prophet, but Alas still doing well in the CS department. I imagine you still get kicked out of this lane at like level 6 if you're a Nature's Prophet, or do you think he has more motive to stay?
But Bakaz taking a little bit of hits. Sorry, I'm looking at this time.
They're bringing the monkey down. All right. Yeah, see, Smile wants this kill, and now Panda's the one to pick it up. I don't think Panda has any points in the glaives yet, so I'm actually not sure yet. Does not get intelligence, the efficiency, the mana regen.
Overall, I'm looking more for ZR on the Pangolier. He's going to have to make moves because, again, the CS from EEG, sorry, the net worth is just looking fantastic for them, especially for C-Smile.
Wow. Okay, I can't believe they didn't see the disruptor there. It looks like they'll still find the Monkey King. KJ dropping down the kinetic field, swash through, and see Smile. Look at the damage. Tried to mischief through that first bounce. Looks like we'll actually bounce up onto the high ground here. Needs a little bit more space, and actually gets to jump away. They need a little bit more, and oh no, it seems like he may be out here. Still jumping through. Yeah, Matthew will tip away. Knows that C-Smile is out of there. What a fancy footwork move from the Monkey King.
A tiny gap in doing the damage allowed them to jump away, but they might get Pakaz. No! Well, looks like who's gonna get
and he's
Duel.
even back for more. What a boundless strike on 2 with the extra damage. So C-Smile, even going for the Wukons. Really wants to try to take this one down. Standing his ground in the midst of the rain, and actually KD Stars, they can't go in and take down C-Smile. Everybody's hiding and waiting for this one to back out. But the last word on King RD is where you say, man, he likes his in. I think gets speared onto the high ground. Should probably fall down to the tick damage, but no, they're forcing the Mars to chase into the Doom, and maybe he could actually get out of this one. Yes, they will get away on King RD. Meanwhile, they only lose the Disruptor, but still unable to kill the Monkey King mid.
To farm and get everyone online.
Interesting.
It's we'll see if EG actually is going to give them that time.
I mean, they get the swash through from 40R. He's trying to back out. Looks like they actually will, but Panda goes down bot side, but the Mortimer's Kiss is silencing up, and they're even dropping the Wukon's Rain. They do not want Wukong's ability to get out of this one, but the Quickie may actually get him away from this one. They're just trying to cancel the Chi Jump from C-Smile, and the ulti from Nature's Prophet stop to make it happen, and C-Smile will just chain through that damage. Doesn't really care. Tavo gonna give him the stacks of Jingu, and yeah, that Snapfire is surely dead. A double kill for C-Smile on the Monkey King. Oh,
interesting.
Directly in the Static Storm.
Credit to Matthew on that, by the way. Yeah, he died on the Mars, but he was very clever. He realized I don't need to run. If I run back, I'll take more damage from the glimpse. You know, I like it'll like take me out of the map a bit longer. I'll just stand exactly where I'm making the glimpse kind of useless. Just throws the ultimate the moment he can. Just very clever. I like how he played that situation.
Okay, Jay, buddy.
Intelligence?
Moderately to severely dead. And it is... Oh, no. Panda.
No. We told him. He doesn't listen. We told him, pick 1 point at least. Some people. Pro players. You know.
I would have had so much into this game. All right. I'm available as a free agent. Pick me up. Goes to Billy. Will fall down. What? Yeah, I mean, it is their top pick hero, and they have a fine win rate with it. So I can understand why they want it for sure. But oh man, Glimpse back. They found the Timbers. What a huge glimpse onto 2, even in the midst of the Static Storm and the kinetic field. So Matthew will be able to turn around with that arena. But I don't know, EG, it doesn't seem they're able to get on top of this just yet. They're gonna jump backwards on the Monkey King. They don't want to commit to this any longer. And KJ, yeah, just keep the vision, all right? I need to see him. Give me it. Jump through. They see the vision, but here comes the Wukons. See Smile. Ready to turn this one on its back for Cade Stars. And Tavo trying to run out of this one. We'll get one more scattered by C-Smile. Maybe not able to jump too far away. Actually, mischiefs. And it goes to Billy. Maybe in a bit of danger. No, Tavo's still the one in danger. They'll try to get one. No, Tavo will get back. So it's a 2 for 2. Really, really good at spreading through the map and finding out wherever you want to pump. And oh man, because popping the God Strength, already had the stun, using the roll up from 40R and just gonna roll TP away. Does live, but you really hate to commit that. I guess on the other side, Pakaz doesn't love using God Strength there for no kill, but we'll just be able to farm up with it.
Yeah, plus you could like commit a global stun so they can't roll, but it's like not worth it. Oh, nice jump by King RD.
What a read, but the silence! Now they've doomed up the Monkey King and the Jingu. Jingu doesn't care if you're doomed up. They're gonna throw it on the Static Storm and the Monkey King. Sven is the one with the Aegis, so they will kill C-Smile for a 4 kill streak, but Whisper coming up the back line. The support has arrived at 40R. There is no more roll. It was already forced out top side, and Whisper just tears right up through the high ground, kills the Pangolier, and I saw that little strat that we saw. It was like You know, it was weird, and it worked out, and EG was full meta. Well, EG kind of came back with their own, you know, a little bit weird draft here, and the pause for Mars. Starting to fight off. This is a really nice spot for the Pango roll. You want to be right next to the wall, but with the because BKB, gosh, you just don't feel comfortable sitting in here trying to take this fight. Now the Static Storm dropped down. They have found the Monkey King, even because locked in it, but here's the arena just freeing up all the trees, and the roll up from 40 yards. Is that going to be enough to save him? Able to get the swatch back, but see Smile, keep it up. Whisper pulls through, and they'll get themselves 2 kills for EG, and even running onto the high ground because he's not done yet. No Aegis, no commit to it.
I would say you'd rather go Linkus, right? You're up against a duel.
Oh, whoa! Now that is a read and a half, Monkey King. Down and out, Tavo. What a beautiful read by King RD. They knew there was gonna be a Monkey King showing up for that one, and the stun on, just so good from King RD.
Not the first time he does that. You know, there's a lot of times he jumps and gets those stuns onto. Oh, Matthew. Oh, Matthew.
This could be a bit of a rough move for you. They've already lost 2 heroes, but 40R goes down to the back line. There is no roll for you, so KNRD got a BKB TP away. And, well, it's still a 2-for-1 trade. You absolutely take those OKD stars, but how? I didn't even see the Pango die whenever you're running away. So I guess the you don't have to worry too much about running away. Stun through, they do pop the Lincolns already, but Doom silenced by our boy Panda. And yeah, Doom still has it available. Didn't pop it just yet, but the Monkey King coming in. They're gonna stun in with the charge ups right on top of Tavo. Popping the BKB, they're gonna throw down the Wukons as well. Trying to get the
good whip
force out of here, and yeah, the bullwhip getting Tavo to safety, but on the other side, we've used the arena. Now they have speared up the Doom, but the Doom already did his job. Goes to Billy, able to get through on the Timber Saw. Sprouts up, but just a little bit more damage. Goes to Billy, taking the kill, and Matthew maybe even a bit of danger as well. Now C-Smile's coming up here. I think that C-Smile will win this 1-1, and look at the damage. You don't stand a chance on the Nature's Prophet, and C-Smile just balancing, puts a different spin on that. We're like, okay, maybe unless he gets a ton of net worth, maybe he's not actually that strong that I'm feeling. So these side lane pickups have to be worth it for you. Now there is someone coming up here, and Matthew, that's a pause for him. Well, fast fingers from Matthew. Oh my goodness, fastest fingers in the West. Gets out of there quick.
I like how you talk about the Aghanims on the Doom, and I'm like, what are you smoking? He hasn't even have a Force Staff yet. You know, that's why he wants to build. But
so we get this Force Staff on Doom. That's a game winner. We got it in the bag after that.
You know, maybe we just need to Force Staff him 3 times into the fountain. I'm a third of the way there. Okay,
that bash up on the BKB. I'm about that, but the arena, they're locking in Tava. They know this is the off-lane snap. This guy's important, but they do Doom up the Monkey King. There's no Aegis, so if they do manage to kill the Monkey here, which looks like they will, Mortimer's thrown down for it, they will get themselves a pretty beefy kill for themselves. So they bought back on Tava to make it happen, and the pull through, Whisper, he's not done yet. They dropped a nice Static Storm on 2 cores, but even without this Monkey King in the game, it still doesn't feel like he had the damage to take it to Pekaz right now. But he's taking it like, oh, cool, you killed my monkey. I'm still going up your high ground. Good try.
And with well, that was free. But you have an Aghanim, an AoE Doom is the Static Storm, right? With the Aghanims, it's the same thing. It mutes items as well as prevents them from using spells. So it is an AoE Doom. It's very powerful. Can you catch them in it? I think you. I kind of think you can. I mean, you know, we see Whisper and the Monkey King usually jumping in together. It should be that impossible. So if there's a comeback, it's gonna be on that plus delay.
Oh! Okay. He didn't. Oh no! Oh man, what a heads-up play from the silencer. Hey, regular TP don't do that. That's not cancelable by silence, but the ability is indeed canceled through silence. That silence, no matter what hero you picked on your team, he can probably play a pause 4. So I do like the Mars is something that's like kind of been fiddled around with, right? Typically you don't have it with a Timber Saw. It's usually like, oh, I have this really cool like Hoodwink, or maybe I have like a Viper or something. I just need someone that Melee to set up there and do some stunning. Mars does that. Speaking of stunning here, KNRD. Oh no! What a stun through from Pekaz! Immediately takes out 40R. The Pango just hasn't gotten to play the game today, and Pekaz, well, they're going to be overrun rampant through the rest of this KD Stars team. Static Storm down, but where's the follow-up damage? Costabile is already so low, can't even hold a candle to the Monkey King, and with that shard, they're just going to drop the Wukons. Don't leave the base, stay right there. I'll take the rest of your fountain, thank you. And no, Refresher is gonna do it again in the base. You can't leave. Now still the shard up, and GG finally called. Game number 2 going well in hand to Evil Geniuses. Now this is the EG that we thought that we would be seeing for this series.
Yep, I mean the panel was saying like if EG
Sick anti-mage game.
Yeah, that would.
Morphing.
They go for
They
more.
would go for more.
Select your heroes.
It's a bit
Because
safer, I
morphing.
guess.
That regen back on off the Morphling. So rough start for Tamo, but as soon as you hit level 2, you'll start to feel fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then at that point, the strength even want to try and hit you because that just gives you, a Spirit Siphon time, so you're gonna be fine. You know what? Though mid lane, 4DR doing a really good job, more than doubling the CS of C Smile. Of course, the creeps are gonna start pouring into the lane. You're gonna catch up a little bit, but still, Costa Billa gets the first. Oh, he gets the first one. For a second, I thought he would actually fall, but Matthew's
Top lane is the only one without a fantastic amount of sustain, right? Even the mid lane, we have a Monkey King that'll use the Jingu to get back up. So this is the only one where salves and tangos are legitimately necessary to buy. And oh no, Onslaught in with the trample. KJ, I don't think you're gonna get saved there by the Thunder Strike. So Whisper will take a lot of damage, but the Fade Bolt will make it so even under the tower, Kostabele isn't doing that much damage. So he's fine on the TB, but yeah, it's an unfortunate death.
in the region. Pakaza is ranked number 1.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna have some trouble here. So, my God,
That's
though,
true.
there's a big discrepancy. So a big difference between the cores right now.
Yeah, honestly, look at this glimpse back. Not usually, whenever you're playing TV into Primal Beast, not often do you want that Primal glimpse back next to you. But they do it. They get the kill on Whisper. I am honestly so surprised. It feels like this should be a very strong lane, Rubik and the Primal Beast. Very low HP on the Terrorblade, but high armor. Magic, very good versus that. And Primal Beast is almost entirely armor.
Oh.
Matthew, Fairy Fire up. Mango, the Fade Bolt. Oh, not enough damage with the glimpse. So I feel like she shouldn't be getting as pressured as this Primal Beast, but I tell you what, Panda and Pakaz are putting some work in here. You would think the Kinder D would be able to handle this, but instead, look at what they're doing. They're just pulling this, protecting it so hard with the heal. You just never have a chance really to contest those sort of pulls. So Death Prophet's probably losing a good amount of waves right now.
King is doing a good job of trying to making sure that they're not bothering Tavo too much, giving him the best chance he can. And I like that. He's gonna go mid lane. To the mid lane. They will be able to get a kill on Panda here.
Unsure. I mean, who's doing the killing? Because C Smile's coming in. Then Snowball onto Ward up top. So 40R sees everything happening. And then top side we see Whisper go down. Mid lane we see KinRD go down. And bot side are we going to see someone too? I want kills in all 3 lanes. But Tavo looks like with the Spirit Siphon should be good for now. Adaptive Strength will hurt, but it won't be detrimental.
40.
Very large, only 8 minutes in. And bot side looks like they're trying to go on the Morphling here, but C Smile is responding, will not let his safe laner go down without a fight. So even though they're still trying to take Pakaz, morphing through just fine, and now C Smile, honestly on the aggression, they do get the Jingu stacks here, but the lift back will make it so they don't get the Zen at all. Look at that! Look at all the HP. C Smile goes to full health immediately, and with all that damage from the Jingu, gets the kill on 40R. Even though there's an EXO out Tavo, it feels almost worthless to have it right now. You're not going to get a tower out of it, and you're certainly not getting kills. Don't do this to
A
me,
couple
Panda.
of these jumps. He's going for more. Sorry, Sisma. He wants
is.
more.
Yeah, and they will get the lift back on Tas, so easy kill for them once, and Tavo, as the spirits come back, will go most. Unsure if that's your job, really. I feel like Terrorblade with Scotty is going to be the one doing that. And bot side, well, let's see what the power of siphons are. You get another silence out, and well, with the siphon, yeah, Tavo is not able to live through this one. Glimpse is going to be the bane of Dire, and well, they're going to make something happen. Tavo looks like on the other side, pop the Metamorphosis, have the Static Storm, trying to get out of there, but no, Kostabele is going to be the one to pick up the kill. Whisper did TP up for this one, same coming through with Panda, but I feel like it's a bit too late. You already lost your Morphling. You may get King RD here, you will get King RD here. But at least Kostabele will be get out.
Yeah, they're fine with that. Although losing 40R on the way out would be join his team, but he wants the Manta. Does help him farm, and I don't think that's the wrong choice at all. I think both are very valid in this situation.
Yeah, honestly, really nice for the Overgrowth Dispel, right? And then also for maybe a Stolen Silence. And, well, Static Storm dropped down here. Stolen Static Storm as well from the Rubik. So that green one, Storm You don't want to stand in this one anymore. They'll take down the Storm Spirit into the stolen Static Storm, and now the onslaught through onto Tavo, trying to get back into the base, but look at that, the pulverize, the stun. They've got all the damage they need right now for EG, and they're not stopping here. Anyone else they can find, they'll take, but it looks like everyone else is evacuated from KD Stars, so what a steal from Matthew. I don't think you're allowed to give us Static Storm anymore.
Yeah, you can get a Thunderstrike as well. It's also now. I miss the old shard, man. The old shard for Thunderstrike was amazing. Now it's not as impressive, but.
KJ, don't do it. Where are they at? Let's see. Static Storm's down. C-Smile coming in. Of course, the Bailey's hitting from the high ground here, but this fight is sectioned off now by the Wukong's command, but they found out the Monkey King. Everybody's laying in to do the damage, and C-Smile falls, and they're going to try to take this rampant through the rest of EG. Without the Monkey, you don't have this area control. You don't really have a lot of the damage either, but KRD puts his body on the line. They'll still fall down, but Pakaz trying to TP away. The Silence is here, but the stuns are not. So, man, Pakaz, nice TP.
For a couple of minutes and a half left, and
and they're trying to make stuff out. It's a two-pronged fight. No, don't put him there. No.
Hey, Cliff.
Goes to Balin on the cliff, trying to set himself out. He won't do it. So no, Matthew kind of isolating the rest of this fight. KJ just throws down the Static Storm, won't do anything. And could someone please help me off of here, please? No! They're even going to keep him here now with the reflection. And well, Tavo, palm of the exorcism, trying to make something happen, but the Wukong's command, keeping the storm locked down, and with that boundless, they will kill 40R. And with the snowball, they're going to try to take this Terrorblade off the cliff, but you took him off of a cliff into a Wukong's. So Terrorblade with the Metamorphosis trying to get back, but they just don't have the damage. It's 3 PKBs. You don't get this under anyone right now on Costa Belly, and well, 40R bought back into this game to try to help out, and
of course, nothing like extra gold. But yeah, but it's still gonna take him a while. You know, they're still massively behind. He's got no gold. Oh, Whisper.
Ooh, I like this. Jumping right on Matthew in the back line, but because revenge on KRD will get the kill also on Tusk. And with the onslaught, they stunned up Tavo. I'm not able to get the Spirit Siphons off just yet, so they're still trying to fight this one out. And Whisper, with the uproar, maybe taking a lot of this damage, but oh man, C-Smile, he's bombing that Wukong's. He's just pumping it on and on. But now he's jumped into the Static Storm, and maybe this is their opportunity for BO3 Stars, and they'll take the kill on the Monkey King. Now you can transfer this into more kills. They're trying to chase anyone down here, but the Morphling gone. Thankfully, they're able to grab back Whisper, and Morphling's right on back in with the Pulverize. Maybe they can take down Costa Billy, but no! The Sunder!
Nice
the
Sunder.
Trade Protector has gone way too close, but they still get the kill on the Terrorblade. Because feels just unstoppable, and how on earth are you going to kill this Morphling if he's killing your entire team, even just as a Terrorblade? Storm Spirit just trying to run away. Tavo trying to get the TP out, but the adaptive strike in time, and it's going to be 4 gone for BO3 Stars, and well, because just too powerful on this
So they can just fight near them.
Yeah.
Small couple, EG, they're aware that these Exorcism is out. Now we might be losing Tapo. An Exo stone?
Oh,
wait, is that stone Exo?
No.
Huh?
Oh my goodness. Matthew, is nothing off limits this game?
I'm sorry, but can you imagine stealing Exo when it's about to end? It's not like he stole it when it started. He stole it after it ended. Like, there was no silence, there's no Spirit Siphon, just a random Crypt Swarm with the gun. Nope. Now he's got all those cubing. Okay, that's pretty nice.
I mean, they're trying for this one. Static Storm is down. They've gone in, but you can see this Morphling just hasn't taken any damage at all. So KRD, utilize of what he can offer. He'll fall here. You're going to buy back on the Disruptor, but you've already used your big spell, right? Static Storm down. EG's knocking on the high ground, and I think
I think a lot of people were like, okay, yeah, they're not unstoppable, and they're certainly, yeah, you can still beat them, but it's tall orders, very tough. Oh, what a
that was not far away. 40R able to pop the BKB, but maybe a bit too far on that initial zip. Just barely able to make it back through, but now C-Smile will collect with Because and get this last rack. There's just nothing stopping you now. In fact, they may take a juicy Disruptor on the way out of here. Snowball up, are saving for just a bit, able to drop down one more kinetic field, but still, this Disruptor will fall. Support's both gone from KD Stars and EG. No stopping up this high ground. They haven't even left yet. Maybe he'll take another Rax.
Costa can't do anything. He doesn't have BKB. He's worried of going close. Sports are down. And okay, Tusk buys back, but you still don't have Disruptor. I was down for 50 seconds without buyback.
That guy's off his tree. Can they kill the Monkey King? Punched up afterwards. They're trying to stun up the Monkey, and on the low ground, that Crimson Guard is not enough to save Monkey. That's a huge kill. Casable getting 2 out of this Metamorphosis on the high ground, and well, KD Stars, they've got to try to get into the Roshan pick.
Game 1, they were able to take the bottom and the mid racks. For Kishi, they're like, yeah, we'll just take your mid and top as well. And now, can Easy defense? He smiled. He's a little aggressive here.
They're jumping through, and yeah, the pulverize, locking up one. They do have the static storm on the Morphling on the bot side, but again, the damage just isn't there. This is such a multi-pronged fight, and C-Smile, he's got the damage for Coach Bailey all on his own. He doesn't need any other help. He's got to be careful on the Terrorblade. Almost has to sunder Friendly, and he does have to use it, I believe, on the Storm Spirit to get out of this one. So there's some nice spell casting either way. I think it is the right move to Static Storm that Morphling, but the Terrorblade was on a completely other side of this fight, and now Pulverize on the Tusk immediately goes down. But they've silenced up the Morphling here. Maybe they can get something. It's going to be the first life, but the rock throw from Whisper actually is holding down Kosable, and I don't know. This Terrorblade is going to feel vulnerable. They've lost the Disruptor here. Jump through with the Storm Spirit, but immediately the BKB with the Manta. Because taking it right to the Terrorblade, and Kosable, he knows he's got to back out. 40 on the backside going down as well. They'll first take down the Terrorblade and then shift their sights over to Tavo, and even the meta from Because. He is just so powerful on the morph. Tavo falls, C-Smile will pick it up, and Storm Spirit just barely able to get to his steps, and honestly that might not be enough. It's GG, game number 3. A hard-fought series for both teams, but EG will come out on top. They'll keep themselves undefeated in a total series, and KD Stars, they will drop their second.
Right.